Alright, test. Alright, test. Test. Okay. So, I need to make a wandering trader farm. First, I need to make a villager trading hall. I think I'm going to build it down here. There should be plenty of crops to trade periodically, as well as I'll do some sugarcane or melons, pumpkins and stuff. This is probably going to be too close. I don't want to interfere with the iron farm right now. I want to build it underground, but seems that everything is going to be a little bit too close together. Still midday. I don't plan on keeping the iron farm there. I do plan to move it. I want it to be next to the gold farm, so eventually, if we ever do get tridents, should be able to have the gold farm run, get XP, collect gold, as well as the iron farm working at the same time. Breed the cows up some. I need to breed the cows because I need a lot of leather for item frames. I'm trying to build a sorting mechanism over here, which is also why I need so much iron. I'm going to need approximately 1,600 hoppers, which is going to be a lot of iron, as well as I need a lot of redstone. I don't have much of that, which is why I need the villager trading hall so I can bump up my production of resources that I need. Plan with these sheep too is eventually I'm going to make a colored wool farm, and with the new crafter, they should be fully autonomous. They'll be hooked up adjacent to the iron farm. So as the iron golems die, their drops get turned into shears. Their shears autonomously shear the sheep, and then their wool gets collected and put into the auto sorter. Same with the gold. I want all of the gold to turn into preferably ingots, and then throw it in the sorting machine. Essentially, I want all of my farms fully autonomous and connected to the sorter. I'll have an overflow protection, so if stuff starts going down into miscellaneous storage, I'll just have it be burned. Because I don't need a bunch of resources. As it stands, this currently holds about 6 small chests worth per item. So I decided that I'll label off the mob drops since those happen to be the most common things that I get. I don't have a lot of items that need to be sorted right now, but it is getting kind of annoying to go through them all. And though I could manually sort everything, it's not... To me, it's not ideal to just run through all of my stuff all the time and constantly organize it. I'd rather have a machine to do it for me. It saves me a lot of time. Let's breed him up again. My plan is to build the sorting part. I'll probably build fully one section. So this will be 50 different items that will sort, and then I'll have the miscellaneous items drop down here until I'm completely done with the build. That should sustain me pretty well for the first portion. But each one of these arms is going to sort 50 different items. So ever I need to expand it in the future, it won't be a problem. Like, I'll get new items. For example, the wool, I'm going to get lots and lots of wool. I plan to use it for either building or doing map art. I really like doing map art. Or even pixel art too. But that will take up 16 of these slots. I don't really want to have... I just want to have raw resources. So anything that can drop from a mob, anything that's just like a block that you can mine, you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe some redstone components. Yeah, I don't know quite yet. But, and if I have to reorganize or swap out items, then I can too, to make it better organized. But for now, I think this hallway is just going to be mainly mob drops. So I'll have the 16 color wool on this side, for example, and then yeah, I'll have regular mob drops there. But I'm mainly just trying to clean up everything and move everything that I need underground, so that way I can expand the sorter. Alright, let's get to building. I need to build that trading hall. Or better yet, a villager breeder, but I technically already have one, so I'll just bring them over as they come, as they get bred. But what I need right now is flint and steel, so I'll go ahead and make some of that. So I need to be able to light the nether portal, that we can hook them up and just transport them through the nether. This is a big problem, this iron farm. I was totally spacing out on what the issue was. I could not figure it out. It was... So I didn't change anything about the farm, but I guess at some point one of them had swapped their profession because I had something out. I think it was a barrel. I think one of these barrels did it. So they should all be fishermen. Or Fletchers, excuse me. And I've traded with most of them, I'd say. So they should be good to go. And locked in as their profession. But now we get iron golem spawning again, which is great, because I was kind of worried. I was worried I was going to have to destroy the whole thing and rebuild it. So, I will eventually make a wandering trader farm. It would essentially be a very large platform with water in the middle and whatnot. And it'll just push them into the nether. That way they load up in the nether instead of in the overworld. That way more can have the opportunity to spawn. But what I really should do is whatever buildings I plan on having, I should mark out the area in which I intend to build them. That way I can focus on building up the rest of the grass and whatever design. Eventually this is all going to pretty much be grass. At least I would like it to be. Let's put these hoppers away before we lose them. Alright, so I guess I can always redesign in the future. Just need to make sure that I'm far enough away. We'll build a portal first. Oops. Let's do it this way. I don't want to break through. Let's make sure we got some material out. There we go. There. I'm gonna make some room. So I need some room for the bed, the trader, and their stand. So I want the hallway to be, I guess that's fine, right there. Whoops. So the table's gonna go there, villager, bed, like so. Okay. And how many trades do they got? We got several different books. Let's do this. Always expand this. Let's just do 5 channels for now. We don't just want books, we also want other types of traders as well. Do farmers, we can do clerics. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we need to take these coordinates. So it needs to be -5. What is 285? Divided by 8. Well, if it was 240, then it would be 30. So 35. Yeah, 35, -40. So 35, -5. I just want to make sure that we don't come out in a weird spot. We don't want to come through our pigment portal. So we need to do exactly right here. Just square this off. Okay. So our portal. Whoops. What am I doing? There we go. Whoops. Okay. Wish this is how portals were originally made, just the 3x3. Really likes blocks to be centered. It's hard to center them when they're on 2 blocks. Alright, perfect. So that should work now. I'm transporting the villagers. I'll transport them by boat. I might end up breeding them. Might be the better move. But I need to grab a lot of wool or string, which I do not have much of. Alright, so we got some white wool. What else? That's probably it. Okay. It's almost nighttime too. Might have to sit at the spider spawner for, or the mob spawner for a bit. Let's craft ourselves some wool and some beds. For now, we're just going to do 10. I feel like that's fair. Honestly, we don't need villagers for books for the moment. I think what we'll do is we'll do 5 farmers and we'll do 5 clerics. Man, these look like prison cells. That's okay. They'll have freedom one day. Yes, we need to go to the spider spawner. I'd really like for the pillagers to spawn. That way I can start a raid, get some more emeralds, get some totems. Totems would be really nice in case I accidentally splatter at the bottom down here. I don't want to lose a bunch of good gear. At this point, it's almost pointless to do netherite because my major threat is falling into the void. That's a way to lose your stuff guaranteed. Not much string. Not much string. I think this is what we'll do instead. Might be quicker. grab those sheep. We're gonna breed them up. Gonna plant some grass underneath them. Let's make sure we got the right shovel. Crafting table is needed. Okay. Doesn't need to be that big. Go ahead and do that. Okay. How many more do we need? 7? Well, they do not want to cooperate, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and shear them. Let's get our battle axe out. There we go. Cool. Now, let me get our little gate. Place it right there. I think this is going to overall be faster than the spider farm. Now we're going to make you grow up. You can breed not just sheep, but any animals every 60 seconds. So not quite yet. You were about to eat and then you didn't. Should be close. I have yet to have a thunderstorm, thank goodness. I've had plenty of rainstorms when I first started, and that was worrisome because I didn't have any cobblestone at the time. I was only building out of wood. Luckily, I'd made a bed beforehand, so if I needed to, I could just sleep. So we got 15. It's enough to make 5. You're just eating all the grass, aren't you? So I'm going to need one more wool, which I have enough for. Perfect. So that will be my wool farm for now. Seems like I keep needing more and more. Still got some little eggs in there, so those cows need to grow up first. It takes 20 minutes for animals to grow up, unless you give them wheat or potatoes for pigs. We're gonna make a crafting table over here. It's one thing I've been very conservative on, is making crafting tables to conserve resources, but I can just make as many as I want now. Let's make 6 more beds. Perfect. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Now we're gonna need 5 blaze rods. And I'm gonna have to go to the nether for this because I did not save any of mine. I turned them all into blaze powder. That's okay. We'll get there. Should be better stacked. Bring some arrows just in case. I'll bring some more rockets and some food. This is why I need my sorting mechanism, because I have no clue what I have, and if I just sat here organizing all day long, I wouldn't get much progress done. Even though I've beaten the game on this world already, to me, I'm not really in the end game until I have all my farms made. That's when it really doesn't seem like survival anymore. Okay. Food. I need food. Okay. Just wandering. I need cooked food. You know, let's bring some pumpkin pie. That's fine. That is okay. Alright. This is already linked up to the hub. Or the... Not the hub. It'll eventually be the hub. It's kind of hard to find biomes because you can't see them. So the only other way to do it is by placing down grass. We don't have the F3 option in console edition, so we can't tell what biome we're in. Grass and the color of leaves. Was that? Okay. I thought I left some up here. And there's more. Okay, that should be it. But I need to eventually find an ocean biome or a river using my method with grass. Once I have a pattern all laid out on that circle, I should be able to see probably a river. If I can find a river, then I can start spawning drown with tridents, as well as probably get some squid going. Oh. Forgot which way was down. I only went over here like once. I didn't come over here for anything else. Probably make a cleaner tunnel to this, because I eventually want to make a wither farm so I can get some coal and get some wither skeletons heads. Because eventually I'm going to get a beacon. Maybe a few beacons. That's right, this place is blocked off. Try to lure him over here. We do have looting this time, so I think we had looting last time. This isn't good. I need to have some defensive blocks. There we go. Oh. They seriously only dropped one. Okay. I think this is a blaze mine. Nope. I was wrong. Yeah, definitely need coal, definitely need bones. All of that. That's unfortunate. I don't know if the gas can blow that up, but I'd prefer that they don't. Oh, jeez. Feisty. Okay, we got 13. We got enough. And I definitely don't need to die in here. That would be very unfortunate. Not that way. Look at that, we got a head. What did we leave in here? Blaze rods, of course. Of course I left blaze rods in there. Right, now we head all the way back up. Eventually this is all going to be ice paths and boats. It's going to be a fast network to get through. Nope. Forgot which way it was. This is why I have coordinates on. That way I can see which way I'm going. It's also why I made it 3 blocks tall. Okay. It's probably going to be nighttime. Hopefully not. Nighttime. Okay. Sleep. And let's see if anything spawned. Yep, something spawned. I'm just going to despawn them real quick. Don't know creepers hanging around. Sneaking up on me. That already happened to me once. I don't want it to happen again. So we got 2 wither skulls. One from that trip and one from before. Want to make sure I have pretty high level enchanted armor before I end up fighting that thing. Alright, let's get some cobblestone. Should need 15. It's gonna be plenty right there. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we want some farmers too. We got no wood on us at the moment. Let's take all of that, see what we can make so far. We have a crafting table over there, so let's go on over. Two, three, four, five. Perfect. 5. Not perfect. There we go. Okay. Now, let's start bringing villagers over. We're going to bring over ones that we have not traded with. So we got enough for a boat. So let's go. Hopefully we haven't traded with 2 of them at least. Let's make ourselves a boat. You look like somebody I haven't traded with. Correct. I shall take you to the promised land then. And away you go. Let's make sure that this is blocked off so they can't get out. And we're going to make our slow journey back over there. Let's make sure we have access to our boat. There he goes. He's off. Where is he going? To his table. Okay. Let's go ahead and break that. Can't have you working in these conditions right now. I really wish you could lead villagers. That would be incredible. Because, man, they are incredibly stupid. It's like he wants to kill himself. This might be the avenue we have to go, unfortunately. That's going to take a while. Let's go this way.